Look who's here.
Thanks for coming to this little corner of the world. It's nice down here.
Isn't it fun? It's
gentle, yeah.
Should we, do you want me to, tell me when you're ready, Nicole, and I'll do an intro.
These are big microphones.
Nice. A little heavy.
Sturdy. Good one. No, I'm bringing her next year. I hope, anyway. I'm going to ask if they'll put all my stuff in the mornings so then I can take her to, like, Disney in the afternoon.
Is she friendly?
Yeah, we love her.
Yeah. That's so fun. Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, what is up, you guys? We're here at Playlist Live 2016, and I'm joined by the one, the only Sprinkle of Glitter, a.k.a. Louise Pentland.
Thank you for having me. The one and only Chelsea of Hollywire. We could intros.
I know. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm well. It's good to see you again.
All the better for seeing you. I'm being too charming. I feel sick.
We've been kind of stalking each other this playlist so far. We've spent a lot of time together, and that makes me really happy.
Oh, Chelsea.
How has your playlist been so far?
So lovely. It's been really nice. I'm in such a good mood this afternoon. This morning I was flagging, and then I had a nap. The key to life is nap.
Seriously.
Little nap, feeling good as rain, good as gold.
I love that when we walked up here, you pointed out a fan that has your clothing line on, which
and
is
also her channel is called Sprinkle of Ocean.
Wow, inspired obviously by.
I love it. You look great in that dress. Looking great. Matches your hair. Beautiful.
How is that for you? Obviously, you put so much work into your clothing line, and seeing people wearing it, is that so crazy?
Yeah, I love it so much because I like it when I see pictures, but when I see it's not often I see someone in the flesh wearing it because I have, like, chances are if you meet a viewer, like, they might have it at home, but to see someone wearing it's lovely because when I look at that dress, I remember having it made and choosing the fabric and choosing the colours, and I know that, like, there's a sweetheart neckline and the straps are larger to cover, like, large bra straps, so everything about that dress I know the details of, and I hope that when you wear it, you're enjoying the details that I know I put in, because I know that there's certain things in clothes that curvier women want and need. Like, if you have a fuller bust, chances are your bra straps are thicker than, like, the little smaller bras, so you want thicker dress straps, yada yada. You look great. I'm being boring about the dress.
Isn't that crazy, though? That would you ever have thought when you started your career that you were going to be a clothing designer? Like, that's pretty insane. No,
I used to, like, trawl through clothing websites and be like, I would get that if it was slightly this, or if it didn't have that on it, I would probably get it. So getting to design your own is amazing because then you feel like I can make exactly what I want. And also, most of the reason I love it is because I just get to design my own dream wardrobe.
So good.
All the clothes that are in my collection are basically just Louise's dream wardrobe.
I love that.
It's like when you're a kid and you, like, make clothes for your Barbies out of tissue paper. Did you ever do that?
Of course.
Yeah, I used to, like, make Barbie clothes, and now I'm like, yes, now I get to make Louise clothes.
What's been the best part? Like, what's been the best feedback you've gotten from designing clothes?
I screenshot the best ones actually on Instagram. When I see women wearing the clothes, I'll always give it a little double tap heart because I like to see them. But when I see a woman say she's wearing it and she feels nice, there's one thing to have a garment and like it. There's one thing to say, like, I have this top, it's a really pretty top. But for someone to say, I have this top and I am pretty in it, makes me feel nice. I'm like, good, that's the point of them. The clothes are there to be the icing on the cake. So you are the cake, you're lovely, and your clothes should just reflect that.
You've accomplished so much, 2 books, 2 clothing lines. What's next on your bucket list? What would you love to accomplish?
Okay, so I do have a few things in the pipeline that we can't talk about at the moment.
Okay.
But things that I would really love to do that aren't in the pipeline, but I would love to. I would love to do a children's range of clothing or babies. That would be amazing. As you know, I live and dream to be on Strictly Come Dancing. You have one called Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the same kind of show.
Oh, my gosh, you have to do it.
I would love to do that. I do want to write another book. I want to find a way to incorporate Darcy into more things. Yeah, I think that's it for now.
Okay. And how has Darcy been? Because I feel like every time I talk to you, I want to check in about her and dealing with your fame and, like, you being stopped. How has she been?
She is dreamy, but she is sassy AF. She, like, hasn't got any social skills yet because she's just turned 5. So she just sees things and then deals with them. So we were in Topshop the other day, and we were looking around, this girl came over and was like, oh my God, I watch your channel. So obviously my correct response is, thank you so much, it's so nice to meet you. And I would never say, why don't we take a picture? Because it's like, I don't want to be the one that assumes she wants a picture. Whereas Darcy's like, did you want to take a picture with my mummy? I go to take a picture, and she's like, mummy, are you going to take a picture with that girl? Who is she? Stranger danger, mummy. Are you going to take a picture? And I'm like, shut up, just shut up. So we're having to have like conversations on how to interact with viewers. Or sometimes if we go into bookshops, because I took her to one of my book signings and she signed I say signed, like she scribbled on all the books. I took her to the bookshop once, so she's like, mummy, which ones will you write your name in and which ones will I? And I was like, we're just buying books, baby. This is awkward. So she has a very unique lifestyle.
If she said, when she grows up, if she said she wanted to be a YouTuber, or if she wanted to pursue kind of like the entertainment industry, what would you say to her?
I would support her if she felt passionate about being creative and making things. I would definitely support her. I think I would be a lot more protective of her because I'm very aware of all the pitfalls and the maybe negative aspects of it.
Yeah.
So I'd be like very protective mama bear over her. But yeah, if that's what she wants to do, she can. But I'm not going to push her into it. Mm-hmm. If she gets to an age where she's like, I don't want to be in your videos, I'd be like, oh, okay. I'll always have the memories.
And you have a new boyfriend.
I do. Yeah, he's messaging me like literally now. So I'm like, shut up now.
How is it going? Everyone wants to know, right, guys?
It's really nice. If you saw the video and you said nice things on it, thank you very much. I was very nervous about that because I know that it can feel a bit weird when you're used to someone being a certain way and then all of a sudden that changes. Like, it feels really strange. So thank you for like being supportive and like letting me move on with my life. I appreciate that. It's going really well.
Yeah.
He's very nice. He's a nice man.
I've heard things about him and he seems like a very great fella. Do you think what would he think about Playlist Live?
I think that he would be intrigued by it. Like it's new to him because he's a grown-up man that doesn't know about like our world.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting for him. But I think like he's a quick learner. He'd get the gist of it. I would like to bring him to something like this one day, just to see what he thinks. To be like, this is my world. This is what I do when you're like at work. I think he thinks I don't do much.
I was gonna say, does he understand it at all?
He thinks I don't do much, which I'm fine with him thinking. I think he thinks I'm like maybe a bit dumb.
No, that's not.
I'll slowly like. Every now, it's because we were going to go to Amsterdam on holiday, and I thought it was in a country called Copenhagen. It's not even a country. There's not a country called Copenhagen. Things like that. He's a good one.
I'm excited.
See how it goes.
I'm so excited for you. One thing I think your fans really appreciate about you is you're always very vulnerable. Like, you make a video about your new boyfriend, and you don't really hold anything back. Has there ever been a moment where you kind of have been scared to, or uploaded a video that maybe you kind of thought, oh, this is too much. I'm being too vulnerable. I'm scared.
Yes. At the end of everything with Matt, I found that really hard because in my personal life, I felt like my life was crumbling a little bit because everything that I had known and that I had planned for my life was quickly falling apart around me, and I couldn't pick up all the pieces. And I knew that I had to like convey this into a video at some point. I knew that I would have to tell people because eventually they would see like the big hole in my life, the big change. So I ended up writing a blog post because I couldn't face making a video about it because I knew that I would have like not really expressed myself well, and it took a long time to write that blog post. But everyone was very supportive, which I appreciated. But like that period of life, I think I felt on shaky ground.
Yeah.
What
if you could go back maybe a year and give yourself advice about that whole situation? Is there anything you would...
I think I would do it the same, actually.
That's a good answer,
I'm pleased with how everything went. I know that at every step of the way or any new challenge that has happened or arises now, I try really hard to deal with it with the best grace possible, and if in doubt, dignified silence.
Yep.
So I hope that don't mistake silence for weakness or silence for too much kindness, because you can never be too kind and you can never be too graceful or classy in a situation.
That's great. I like that. I think that we all appreciate, because you're very good at giving advice. Everyone looks up to you, you know?
Don't always. Don't give the
we
best
do,
advice
though, don't
always.
we, guys, right? She's
so like,
good role model.
Sometimes.
What would be your advice to give younger women about just growing up, and what's kind of the best advice you've received?
Be careful with flimsy garden furniture, as we've discussed. I think lots of you are teenagers, I'm presuming. You look in your teen years. Teenage years are really rough. Give yourself an easy ride with it. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're never going to be perfect. No one's ever going to be perfect. Doesn't matter what age you are. But as soon as you start realizing like you don't actually have to strive for perfection, you just have to strive to be like a decent person. Like strive for 8. 8 is good.
I like that.
No one's a 10. Like if you're sitting at 8, you're okay. Just be a decent person. Don't be a dick.
I like
You'll
that.
be all right.
Okay, we're gonna do a fun game.
Okay.
Because we always do games.
Yeah, I like games.
So
I like
this
games.
one, I'm calling it the Hollywire Ice Bucket Challenge, only because it's in an ice bucket.
Oh, right. I was like, my hair.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I can't
I'm
do it.
already
Just
struggling with the humidity.
Okay, do you want to hold this?
Yes.
And then if you want to pick it out, and I'll read it, and then
Okay.
they're just random questions, okay?
Okay, I'm so ready for this. Da-da. Okay, there you go.
Okay. All right. What's one thing you've always wanted to try but have been too scared to do?
Oh, that's a really good one. I would really like to do like jumping out of a plane or bungee jumping or things like that because heights thrill me, except I'm really concerned about the weight limit of these things. Because I don't ever like want to tell anyone I feel very comfortable with myself. I don't want to like guess how many pounds I weigh. I went on a helicopter last year with someone, and like the guy was like, "Okay, weights everyone." I was like, "No, you come here into the corner." To like the member of staff, I was like, "Don't you ever say this out loud. Just write it down and take that piece of paper away." But then I lied, and then we got on the helicopter, and I was like, "Oh no, I shouldn't have lied. We're all gonna die."
Stop. Wait, did you do it?
I went on the helicopter and no one died, but I was like, hopefully that man like could see that I'd lied and added on. But no, I would like to do like jumping out of things. I like heights.
Okay.
Yeah, and roll, all those sorts of things I like.
It is scary though.
Yeah.
It takes someone very brave to do that stuff. I haven't done it yet either, so.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
This ring is beautiful.
Thank you.
This is lovely.
Thanks. I think I got it from J. Crew.
Very nice. Very nice.
What makes you laugh no matter what?
Anything can make me laugh, but once I've got the giggles, that's it. Do you know what makes me laugh? I saw a video on YouTube of this man. Oh, I wish I could show you this now. I'm not going to say this one because it's stupid, because you won't have seen it. Brilliant. Smooth answer. Really good. Really, pop that right
Funny
on the
videos.
internet. Yeah. Funny videos. That's the right answer. Thank you,
Why
Beverly.
wouldn't we have seen it?
You might have. It was one that was going around all my friends' Facebooks of this English rugby player. So rugby players are like big, burly, like men's men, and he was like changing this baby girl's nappy, and he was like going like, and I don't know why it was so funny. People that like
Gagging? Like the gagging?
It really makes me laugh. So did anyone see my video in New York? And I was with Joe Suck, and we were going through, not Hyde Park, the New York Park. Times Square? No, the park. Central Park.
Oh, Central Park.
Yeah.
The park, okay.
And Joe was just going in the background. Sometimes I watch that at home and it's like, it's funny.
Okay, next question. What's the last thing you do before you go to bed?
Take my contact lenses out, check my phone, put an alarm on, because I worry that if I don't put an alarm on, I would never wake up. I would just sleep forever. Like, I'd wake up and it'd be like 5 days later, I'd be like, shit, I've missed my life.
I gotta take care of my life, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Next.
Ready? There's lots in here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, this is a good one.
This is a good one? You feel it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel it in my bones.
We'll see.
My bones.
What's the last book you read?
Oh, that is a good one. What is the last book I read? How uncultured I am. Oh, I'm reading a book at the moment with Maddie. This is Maddie, my manager. And my manager. Never gets old. We both bought the same book together. It's called The Dinner, isn't it? And we're going to start a book club, just a me and Maddie book club.
Nice.
But we bought it months ago. Have you finished yours? No, it's a really hard book to get into. I'm trying because we've got the book club and we need to have our in-depth discussion about the book. I don't like the book.
At least it's just you two, though. So, like, if you can have excuses, you know.
Well, no, I tried to give up on it. She wouldn't let me. She was like, "No, we've got
So you gotta follow through.
She's a good manager. Just like, if you pick a project, you're going to stick to it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, there you go.
She's a good one. She's a good one, Maddie. Okay. What's one goal you're determined to achieve in your lifetime?
That's an excellent question. I have a lot of goals. I am determined to achieve having a daughter who is balanced and happy in her life.
Oh,
that's my
so
goal.
Cute.
Yeah.
I feel like you're doing well.
Maybe more children. I'd like more children.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. More babies.
Darcy needs some siblings.
She does.
What do you think is the most important life lesson for someone to learn? I kind of just asked you this, but...
So this is one that I'm like focused on quite a lot at the moment. You are your own team. So for a long time, I felt like I needed someone. So obviously everything with Matt finished, and I was on my own. And very quickly I thought, oh my God, like I'm on my own. I'm alone. All I could think was, I'm alone and inadequate and not enough, and I need someone. It wasn't a matter of like, I want a boyfriend for some dates and company. I was like, I need somebody to hold my hand and pull me up and be my person, to be in my team, because I need that team. And it's only because I was forced to learn the hard way. You are your own team. You can have other ways to live. So I was talking to Maddie earlier. You don't have to be in the traditional boyfriend, girlfriend, or girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend. You don't have to be that if that's not available to you, or it's not the right time in your life. And you don't have to live your life in one way forever. You can have chapters of life.
Yeah.
So maybe I've had my great love chapter, and now I'm having like I'm my own team chapter, and now I'm in a new relationship. That will be another chapter. And you don't know how long each chapter will last, but life is chapters, and you are okay on your own.
That's good. And I feel like it's not putting so much pressure on yourself either.
Chill out.
Yeah.
8 is fine. No one's a 10.
Okay. What is something that recently moved you?
I watched the film Suffragettes on the plane over here. I was like, Wallamosh. I was like, oh my God, they went through so much just so they could have like these rights that I have. I'm so lucky. And then I was like, she had to work so hard in that laundry place and her baby. And
what is your favorite European city?
Oh, that's a good question. London.
Okay.
Yeah, that was easy.
Can you guys hear us okay? Okay. I wasn't sure if sometimes
nice
I could.
Wave there from the back.
Who's your best friend?
Lots of best friends. Obviously, the likes of Zoe, Maddie, Darcy, my friend Claire. Does anyone remember Claire from a video? She pops up from time to time. She just had a baby, that sort of thing. Should I say my boyfriend? Should I say he's my best friend?
Feel like yeah, of course.
Yeah, all right, him, yeah. He's good.
Okay. What one thing do you have to let me try this again. I know. What one thing do you need to have in your fridge at any given time?
Butter. Butter glutton. Nice. Some people will know what that is, yeah. She's like, I've got it. Yeah, I really like butter on bagels, butter on crackers. I have way too much butter, clearly. I love butter.
I love butter too.
And Diet Cokes as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to wean myself off fizzy drinks, soda, we call it fizzy drinks, because I'm worried that one day I'll wake up my teeth will fall out. Oh, no. But I love it so much.
It's so good. Yeah. And plus you're always busy, so you need that caffeine.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, so that's my excuse.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. What's the best activity to do at home on a rainy day?
Okay, this is going to sound like such a mum answer, and I can't believe I'm going to actually advise this. Tidying up. Because once you've done it on if you're doing it on a rainy day, you don't feel like you're missing out on anything. You can tidy up, and then as it gets dark, because I always feel like it's darker on a rainy day, then you can light all your candles and put your blankets out and watch Netflix and feel like you're all Hollywire or sprinkle of glitter, and you're in a lovely environment, and you feel like you've really achieved something. So that's wow.
Want to do a couple more?
Wild. I live on the edge of glory.
Stop. Glory. Bust into song. Okay. If you could spend 3 months anywhere, where would it be?
Disney World.
You could do that starting tomorrow if you wanted.
I would love that. I saw on Instagram this girl that I follow that has a blog. She has a little girl, and she just picked up and went to Disney World for a month. She must have just bought a month's pass or something and stayed with a friend. I was like, why didn't I do that whilst Darcy wasn't in like full-time school?
Oh, yeah.
So now like next summer I'll have to see if Matt doesn't mind and be like, we're off.
You'd be the best mom ever. 3 months.
Like, come on, baby, we're going to Disney World for the whole summer.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Favorite country to visit?
Not just saying this, I really do like coming to America because, I like your shops. I think that Americans in general have like a very can-do positive attitude, which I really like. I wish that was incorporated more into like British culture. British culture is like, don't show off, like hold back a bit, whereas America's like, everything's awesome.
Yeah.
Do it.
Good. I like that.
And also, only in the last like 12 months have I discovered the shop called Target.
Really? And are you obsessed?
Yes. When you walk in, there's an area where everything is $1 or $3. And it's amazing. And you can get popcorn there as well.
You know what you need? You need to get your clothes in there.
I haven't
Your
looked at the
clothing
clothes.
line.
Oh,
You need to get your clothing line in Target.
That would be amazing.
That's the goal for next year.
Yeah, Darcy likes it too because they do toys.
Okay, should we do last one?
Okay, yeah.
Are you ready for me to leave you alone?
No, I could stay for ages. I'm having a lovely time.
Okay, what's one thing you still have from your childhood?
I have a snuggly.
Nice. Like, is that like a blankie?
Yeah, blankie, like a lovey. I call it a lovey or a snuggly, and it's an old pillowcase, and it's called Pilly. And he used to be blue, but he's grey now. And I'm on Pilly the third because they like last about 10 years before they just basically fall apart.
Yeah.
And what's really nice is Darcy now has Pilly the second, and she gets into my bed in the morning, and I keep them both under my pillows, which is really awkward now I've got a boyfriend. Because the first time he stayed up, he was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Don't touch it. Put it back and never speak of it again." He was like, "Okay." But then, obviously, he doesn't like stay at my house when Darcy's staying because they haven't met, yada yada. But she sometimes like gets into bed with me. She's like, "Mummy, I want my lovey," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh, you guys do it together. That's so
we're
cute.
just both doing that too. Like,
I love it.
It's really weird, but I like it. She's really weird. Like, I get her. Like, sometimes she does really weird things. I'm like, I get it.
Like what?
She just says odd things. I think I told you earlier. I've said it somewhere, Stacey. If you've heard this twice, I'm really sorry. I FaceTimed her yesterday, and I said, I'm really high up in this hotel. So it's like when I look out the window, I feel like I'm in the clouds, because obviously we just live in a 2-story house. And she just went, how strange. It's just really weird to hear
She's
little
so
five-year-olds.
cute.
How strange.
She's so cute. I wish
Like
she was
was
here.
mocking me, like, "Oh, good for you, Mum. Yeah, well done."
Oh, Louise, it's always such a pleasure having
thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Brilliant. Thank you for having me.
Round of
And
applause.
for all standing and watching, who have you got next?
Marcus.
Butler?
Your good friend Marcus.
Marky Butt on the track.
Yeah, what
should
can you
get
tell
him-
us about him? Give us some scoop of what should I ask him?
Okay, you should ask him what it means when me and Dan Howell say WWMD about him.
WWMD.
Yeah.
What would Marcus do?
Correct. But so, like, sometimes, like, when Dan and I are being butter gluttons, and we're just like, "Oh, more food, please," we look at each other and we're like, what would Marcus do?
Because what would he do?
He would eat, like, some, like, nuts, some almonds, that sort of thing. So, that one. Also, he's a very bad influence. Last night, he was like, "Drink more. Here you are. Have some more drink."
So I'll be like, I hear you're into the peer pressure.
Well, he's like my party buddy. I like it. He taught me some dance moves, but I've heard that they're not cool dance moves.
The dab.
Yeah, that's not cool, someone said.
Is the dab cool, guys?
Oh, it is. I'm so conflicted.
Why? I think you're fine. I think as long as you rock it and you're confident, you're good.
Oh, I was like doing some leg flicks with it.
What?
I'm
I
not
didn't know
doing
the
it
leg
now.
was involved in the dab.
Well, mix it up. No.
I was going to make you
No. Later tonight.
You know me so well. You're like, holding on.
Enjoy. He's a good egg. Good one.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you.
And of
Nice
course,
to see you.
keep supporting Louise, Sprinkle of Glitter. Subscribe. She's the best. We love her.
See you soon. Bye. Oh, the chair.